Hey, and welcome to Camera Basics. We're going to be going over some of the stuff we learned in class, reviewing some of the nomenclature and making sure you're up to speed on the functionality of everything. So we'll jump right in with the tripod. First, we want to unlock the tripod. So we unlock the dolly first by pressing up on the foot clamp there. And then you should have full control of the dolly. And when you're ready to lock it, you just press down on the foot clamp like so. We next want to release the tilt function on the head, so we release the head clamp there. We should have full tilt control when that's released. When you're done for the day, you just tighten that back up again. Please remember to do that every time you leave the camera. You also have some tension control for your pan and tilt there on the left-hand side. You don't want to use the tension control, however, to lock your camera. Make sure you use the head clamp to lock the camera when you're done. On the right-hand side, you have zoom functionality on the camera. And on the left-hand side, we have a knob that controls the focus, as you can see right there. And that's how we can make sure to get all our shots in nice, clean focus. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about camera motion, review some of the moves that we need to know. A pan is any movement that is a swivel movement on the tripod head, left or right. So you can see right there, that's an example of a pan. It is left or right. A tilt is a swivel move on the tripod that is up or down. So if it's up or down movement, that's going to be a tilt. A dolly is any movement that's left, right, forward, or back where the camera and the tripod are moving at the same time. So as you can see in all of these shots here, the camera and the tripod are all moving in unison. And then a zoom, the camera does not actually move. We're just going to adjust the lens length, which makes us appear like we have closer proximity to the viewer. You'll notice that when you zoom in, as opposed to moving the camera closer, it also compresses the background. Next up, we're going to talk about framing. One of the most important terms is the rule of thirds, which is basically a grid we imagine on our camera to place people where we want them in the frame. Now you'll notice on our grid, he's kind of left center in the upper part of the grid. That makes the subject a little bit more interesting. Center's not very interesting. Got him too low, we're cutting him off. It's a bit too intense when we've got him that far to the right, and so just kind of left center, right center, depending on where the seat is, about where you want them. Remember, head space is the room above the head. Nose space, room in front of the nose. You'll want to remember those terms. A wide shot is a shot that basically takes our entire cast and puts them on the screen all at once. So that's a typical safety shot. Medium shot, you're usually talking about torso up. Remember, we're still using the rule of thirds here. We've got nose space, head space that we want to consider. Two shot is kind of a medium shot, but instead of just one subject, we've got two people in the frame at the same time. A little bit more centric. And then, of course, we have a close-up, which is typically about neck up. We want to watch our framing, head space, nose space. That's all the information I have for you today. We look forward to seeing you on the next module. And until next time, happy filming.